Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're wonderful. I've missed you all so much. Earlier this month it was my birthday, so in honor of my birthday I treated myself to kind of a heavy birthday haul. So I tried to fit everything into like 3 categories. High end, this one, which is my Sigma order, and then like drugstore stuff. So I'm gonna have 3 birthday hauls coming up, and that's probably a little ridiculous, but I wanted to kind of split it up so I could really delve into each of the things that I got. Typically around my birthday I like to treat myself to the things that I've really been like swooning over or wanting for quite some time and just can't bring myself to splurge on, but I figure since it's my birthday I will splurge. So I actually received a couple gift cards for my birthday, so I probably splurged on a little more stuff than I would typically, but that's because I got some wonderful gift cards. So I have been absolutely keeping myself away from the Sigma website for a really long time because I knew I wanted to invest in some quality brushes. These are the brushes I usually use, and they're kind of a mixture of this, that, and the other. And I really do like my brushes, they work great. However, I wanted to invest in like a nicer quality set, and there's one set in particular that I have just been just in love with and fiending for like probably more than a year now, and it is the Sigmax Mr. Bunny collection. And they have a Mr. Bunny and a Mrs. Bunny, and these are the vegan collection. They're synthetic brushes. And the difference between the Mr. Bunny and the Mrs. Bunny is that the Mrs. Bunny is like blue and pink handles, and then the Mr. Bunny is just like black with a silver ferrule. I think they're called ferrules? I can't remember off the top of my head. Anywho, so they're black with like silver on them, and they're just like a really classic looking brush. So I thought it would probably be better to buy the classic set. And then this kit comes with, I think it's 12 brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So this kit comes with 12 brushes and a cup. And it comes in this super beautiful box, which if you guys have seen my older videos, you absolutely know I just have a thing for this print. Like, it's on this cup, like my shower curtain looks like that too. I don't know. I just love this kind of print. So here's the top of the box, and I have not used these. I had to wait a little bit for them to come in mail, and then I just set them aside and kind of been working on some other projects around the house, so I haven't been filming, and like I said, I really miss you guys. So without further ado, here is the container, and it comes with like this guide, I think. Let me see. Oh yes. It shows you what each of the brushes is for, just in case you're kind of new to makeup or you don't really know. And this is just sort of like a suggestion guide. If you happen to find a better use for the brush in a way that works better for you, use it in that way. These rules are not strict, you know, it's just they're guidelines for what they suggest the brush for. So here is the beautiful cups, and they say Sigma on them. They have snaps on each side, so this is great for travel so your brushes don't get damaged. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. And you can also set these on your desktop for storage of your cups, your brushes, which are great. And here is the set. So we're gonna kind of go through each one briefly. So this is probably the one I was swooning over the most. Oh my gosh, and it's so soft. Look at this. And I don't know anyone else like in person that has Sigma brushes, so I haven't ever actually been able to like touch them. I just kind of went on faith and good reviews that they are as wonderful as they say they are, and this is just absolutely incredibly soft. I love it. So this is the large powder brush, and it's so pretty. Like the writing that's on the handle is in silver. It's almost kind of semi-holographic. Like I said, these were just like the most classic looking set of brushes. So this is absolutely beautiful. Big, fluffy powder brush. You can kind of see how big it is in relation to my hand. It's a little bit pinched here, but in general it's pretty even all the way around. Oh my gosh. so in love. Like I said, I got really lucky this birthday. I got several gift cards from friends and family, and so I was able to splurge on a couple things that I wouldn't typically splurge on for myself. So this is the Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush, and it's a duo fiber brush. Here it is in comparison, like here's my e.l.f. one. The handle is much thicker and like it just feels really nice. And this one is more round and this one's kind of oblongy. And I would say the Sigma one is definitely more dense than the e.l.f. one. So this will be nice. I typically use, as you can see, the duo fiber brushes for blush. Let's see what their little guide says. Duo fiber creates an airbrush effect onto skin, can be used with powder, liquid, or cream products. I know some people do use duo fiber brushes for foundation, but like I said, I would typically use this for blush. This is the large angled contour F40, and you can see it is like cut at an angle. Here it is from the front. And this is just incredibly soft as well. I think that this might be great for, it is called a contour brush, so I think it might be really great for using for bronzer. As you can see, it's kind of more narrow and thicker at the back, so I think it would be absolutely perfect for using with bronzer. And this would also be great for blush too, because you could really concentrate it exactly where you want it. The next brush up is the one that doesn't want to come out of the package. Okay, now that I got it out of the package, it is the Sigma F60 foundation brush, and the writing on here is all holographic-y and cool. So there we go. I'm not typically a fan of foundation brushes, but this might be good for maybe doing like under eye concealer. It's very flat, it's got a nice bounce back to it, so it might be really great for applying foundation, but I typically, I mean I like my beauty blender. I'm just hooked to my beauty blender. I have the large shader E60. It's a nice little flat, well it's not little, it's a pretty good size. It's about the size of, say, my pointer fingernail. Nice density, would be great to pick up some color and pat it on the lid. Let's see what it says it's for. Uniformly cover the lid with product. Duh. I'm glad to know that I would be using it for what they suggested for, but once again, whatever you find use for with these brushes, use them for that. There's no rules. Like if you loved this for under eye concealer or maybe spot doing blemishes, then use it for that. I mean, whatever makes you happy. Next is the F70 concealer brush. This is a really nice little brush, maybe about the size of like my pinky nail. It's a good size to maybe pick up some concealer and then spot treat those areas you need to. And I'm just in love with these handles. The handles and the ferrule, I mean they just all feel very like high quality, like totally sturdy, like they're not going anywhere. Even the metal is stamped with Sigma. It just look, they're just so beautiful in person. I'm so glad that I was able to invest in these quality brushes. Next we have the medium angled shading. It is the E70. Oh, I guess I did the F70 before. This is the E70. This is really, really cute. Slight little angle on the brush, and they say soft application of color for use for brow highlighting or to blend the crease. Brow highlighting. Yeah, you know, it would be great for that. With the angle the way it is, it would be great to just get right there under your brows. The next one I have is the E55 eye shading brush. And they say even application of color, place color across the whole lid for an even strong application of product. And this is honestly about the size of, say for example, my eyeshadow C brush by e.l.f. It's pretty much exactly the same size bristles. Let's see. Pretty much exactly the same size bristles. Pretty much exactly the same size width. And that is exactly what I use this one for. I love to use this one to pick up a bunch of color because it's really dense and pack that all over my lids. So that's nice. These ones are honestly in person pretty much identical in terms of like density and size and everything. Maybe e.l.f. one is a little bit wider than the Sigma one is, but pretty much identical, and I actually really love this e.l.f. brush. The next one is the Sigma Pencil E30. Soften and smoke out lines on the top or bottom lash. Add shadow line to the eyes or highlight the inner corners. And I actually really love, I have a pencil one right here. I don't even remember where this one is from, but this is typically the pencil-y skinny one that I use like under my eyes. This one just looks a lot more like tapered and exact, and this is going to be absolutely great to drag shadow under the lash line. I really love to smudge color out under there, especially if it's like for a night out kind of look. I then have the E65. It is the small angle brush. This is great for working under the lash line or doing like eyebrows even. You could use with this. It is a really fine small tip, and this would also be great for like cream eyeliner on your top lashes. Oh, and then we have the E05 eyeliner brush. It is a pencil brush. Let me see, where's my... I have a Smashbox brush. It is the number 8. It is a really, really small brush that I love to paint on cream eyeshadow with, or not cream eyeshadow, cream eyeliner. I really love to use this for cream eyeliner. So this one's actually a little bit thicker than that one. It's a bigger brush. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work well. I love this one because I can get such a fine, exact line. Like a lot of people use like these angled brushes to apply eyeliner, like cream eyeliner or gel eyeliner, but I just find that that doesn't really work so well for me, and that these I can just like paint it on super quick and very exact. So we'll see how that one compares. The last brush, which is probably the brush that I am second most excited about, like whoa, dropping stuff. I was most excited about this big, fluffy, beautiful powder brush. It's just like, I don't know, it's so beautiful. The second one I was most excited about was this tapered blending brush. This is the E40 tapered blending brush. My current favorite blending brush, as you guys have heard me talk about a ton, is this e.l.f. blending eye brush that they don't sell anymore. And I've been trying a couple different ones here and there because I only have one of these. I wish I had bought a ton when they had them, but for some reason they discontinued pretty much almost all of these like mineral bamboo handled brushes by e.l.f. and these were probably the best brushes that they had. So anywho, this is a much bigger brush than I was anticipating it would be compared to my favorite blending brush, but it does have this like duo fiber thingy. It's probably about the same texture, so it's just a bigger brush than what I was expecting. So it's soft. I'm sure it's gonna work fantastically. Sigma, I'm thinking, knows what the heck they're doing. So anywho, I am super excited. This is my first like fancy brush purchase. I don't typically spend a lot of money on brushes. You know, I have a couple Smashbox brushes. I haven't invested really in any. I mean, I have like 1 or 2 MAC brushes, but I really don't even use them. Honestly, I reach for my e.l.f. ones way more than like my Smashbox or my other brushes. So I think they're just a wonderful addition to anyone who loves makeup, and they're just a quality product, honestly. I haven't been able to use them yet, but just everyone raves about them and how wonderful quality they are, how long they last, and that they're worth the investment. So, oh, so soft. So if you guys want to see more for my birthday haul, I will link it down below or over here, over there, the high-end and drugstore section of my birthday haul. Like I said, I have fun, it's my birthday, it's sort of my treat to myself, and I was able to buy some really fun things this year. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!